each corner I turn and thinking, will I see the sweepers? I just can't see them. Hooray, this is a welcome sight. Tried to catch these guys for ages. And I'm back in the race, yay! Oh, okay. I needed that mental boost. Right, back in the race. So I've made up my hour and 10 minutes on these guys. This uphill has been going on for a long old time. Just need to get out the top of here and then we've got some nice downhill. I'm feeling happy now. Back in the game. I think I'm alright. Thank you so much. That's the checkpoint for the 20 milers. Kind of go up this hill, then down, and then they head off back to Watley while we head on to Menston and Ilkley. I've just used the uphill through the golf course to sort my bottles out, refill with squash. So I haven't needed anything from that checkpoint. I think our Menston checkpoint's 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. So after this hill, I'll get running. This bit is so steep. I don't know if it comes out, probably not. But I'm pleased I've got my pole on sections like that because that was so slippy. Really, really tricky. So I would have definitely fallen over without my pole then. It's actually really comforting to see the tape. I didn't think I was that fussed about taped courses, you know, I'm happy with the navigation. But it's so nice, it's like a little pat on the back or yes, you're going the right way. Just cheering me up. It's funny where your brain goes on an ultra. I'm about 20 miles in now, about 17 miles into the actual race. Feeling good there. You see, that's when I don't like tape. I know this bit, I feel confident. Come to a turning, go through the gate, do the turn, there's no tape. Then you start to panic. And I know people can take tape, but do you think maybe I prefer untaped courses? I know that completely contradicts what I've just said, but I think I'm just coming up to the next checkpoint now. Hello! Checkpoint 2! Hello guys! Apparently it's only 5 miles to the next checkpoint, so I've not taken any water and just taken a bag of crisps so that I don't get hungry. And yeah, got the trek up over the moor though, so maybe I should have had a drink, but well, we'll see. There's a lot of sheep. Muddy fields. They're sucking my shoes off. So that's annoying me. Just up this hill, down a bit, and then we start the big climb up to the top of Ilkley Moor. And then down Cow and Calf. So it's a fun bit. I think I probably won't film the actual descent because it's more like climbing. Okay, I fell running. No, it's definitely climbing. Well, it's a beautiful day, but it's a bit too hot. This is physically the hardest bit of the course. Climbing up onto the top of Ilkley Moor. Oh, so hard. Such a climb. The views at the top will be worth it. And everyone will have struggled up here, so not letting it get to me. My mantra for bits like this is always, it's hard because it's hard. Feels hard because it is hard. It's not because I'm having a bad day or I'm not a good runner or I've fueled it wrong or I've hit the wall. It's just tough. So I need to keep reminding myself of that. These charred sections of the moor really smell horrible. Oh, but look at that view. This bit on the moor is actually much longer than I remember it. But I do love being up here, running with these amazing views. So I'm not complaining. I think I can see the timing point up there by Cow and Calf. Let's get to these rocks. Thank you, Marshall. Oh, and a walking marshal ahead. So that was the timing point. This is Cow and Calf Rocks. We need to get down. So let's hope that I can remember the way. Safely made it down from Cow and Calf Rocks and just heading towards this footpath now. Oh, that was a tricky bit, but I can see a runner ahead, so that's spurring me on. Hooray, so I've crossed the Iron Bridge. So now just up to Denton to the next checkpoint. Then one more checkpoint after that. And then home. I reckon it's about 14 miles to go. Starting to feel like I'm counting down now. Well, I've hit a low. It's a long drag uphill. Oh, it's on road. I don't like being on road. There's cars. Car in front of me, car behind me. That car's way too close to me. Oh, I hate being on road. So I'm nearly at the Denton checkpoint, and all I'm dreaming of is Coke and Fanta mixed together. So I think maybe I'm dehydrated. I've still got drink. I'm drinking, but Coke and Fanta, that is what I'm having at the next checkpoint, and hopefully I'll pick up. Into the Denton checkpoint. Parkrun was really good, thank you. Oh, hello. Thank you. That was an ace checkpoint. I spent a little bit too long there, really. But I've just run the flat bit and then I'm walking this hill. Gonna eat this melon. You know when you don't know what you need until you see it? Melon. That is what I needed. So I'm super excited about that. Nearly at the end of this slog uphill. Still keeps going uphill, but at least it's then on trail. Up to Denton Moor. My left ankle is rubbing a lot. It really hurts. So I think it's only about 11 miles. Let's hope it doesn't do too much damage in that time. Cannot be bothered to stop and sort it out. Cannot be bothered. Ooh. I'm a marathon in. It must be 11 or 12 miles left. So it's just past 3 runners. There's 2 up ahead. Feels like I'm in the race now. Oh, just up this hill. Can't wait to get to the top of this hill. The moor is ridiculously boggy today. And actually probably not as bad as last time, but still very hard to run. There's a guy ahead on a mountain bike and I'm making ground on him because he's just sinking. Not making much ground on the 2 runners ahead though. I'll keep trying. There's no cows in the first field. Let's wait and see if they're in the second field, eh? No cows! That is the first time I've run through these 2 fields and there's been cows in neither. Oh my goodness! So happy right now. These autumnal colours in the setting sun are just cheering me up so much. About 2 miles to the next checkpoint and then 10k from there to the finish. I am over 30 miles into my 38-mile run and I can't help feeling I'm chasing the light. I should get in before dark, but I'd really, really, really like to. So fingers crossed. What's a race without a river crossing, hey? Oh, it's actually quite nice. Nice cold feet. I love that river. And then straight up a hill. A muddy, slippy hill. I want to stay and play in the river. I am in a cow field. Not cows. Calves, they're tiny calves. They're just about small enough that I'm not super worried about them. She says, looking really scared over her shoulder load. So I'm just having to walk this bit, which is frustrating. But I do not want them running after me. So I am Nicola. I'm nice and boring. I walk and you stay over there. Oh, there had to be one cow field, didn't there? Wouldn't be a Punk Panther race with no cow field. Check out how brave I'm being though. I went straight past the horses, straight past the cows, not even crying. So I've just done the really nasty last hill, last proper hill, and just done this undulating road to the final checkpoint. Oh, cannot wait to get to that because then it's just 10k. Oh, that actually gone pretty quickly, but that sun is just dropping behind the hills. So I'd quite like to get all the last traily forest bits done before we lose the light. Hooray, final checkpoint. In the sun. Hello. Hello guys. It's a very neat checkpoint. Look at that. The lovely checkpoint marshals have just kind of totted up, and we figured out that I can't now win the race series because Helen's too far ahead of me, and Hannah Carter, who knows, she might be even further ahead. So it's between the two of them now. I'm going to stop. There's some lovely seats over here. I'm going to sit down and sort out my ankle that's been hurting and rubbing, and then head off on this last 10k. I messed about at that last checkpoint for far too long. I've got a massive blister on my left ankle. I found out that Helen had finished and that there's 19 people between us, I think. So once I knew the race series was out, then I stopped and took my shoes off. And yeah, massive error. Because now my ankle really hurts, and now I've seen what's there. That's not good. I was better not knowing. But I've had some cheese and onion crisps and that's cheered me up. And Richard is somewhere behind me. So I've got some company. Last 5 miles now, so not too bad. And we really think we might get in before the darkness. So that's now the aim. I'm really hoping that we get a lovely sunset. I've got my hands back after stopping so long. Honestly, I stopped way too long at that checkpoint. Then my Raynaud's kicked in and I lost all my fingers. They've come back now. That's good. Good to have 2 working hands. So I am 34 miles in. 34 miles in, and I've only just remembered Wendy the Worm. That's not good, Nicola, is it? My favourite running snack. I've carried it all this way. Oh, this is muddy. But at least I'm eating them now. Hello. Aren't you lovely? Oh my goodness. You ran over. Hello, sweetheart. Sorry, we have to go. Sorry. This is sort of the last woody bit that I was worried might be too dark, and it's not. So yay for timing the ultra perfectly. Now if we can just get back without head torches. the sky has just started lighting up with colour. The sunset is just stunning. And now that I'm not racing for a win, I can just enjoy this last 10k. So I think probably 6k to go now, but this last 10k is my favourite of the race. Just relaxing and enjoying being outside and the privilege of running. We're in the last 5k, probably only 2 miles to go. So yeah, not far now. And yeah, we're just chatting away. I'm forgetting to film it. We're in a little train now. We've got Monica and then Neil and then Richard. And Monica and Neil are celebrating their 23rd wedding anniversary by ultra running together. Couples that run together stay together. It probably doesn't look very dark because my camera's pretty good at picking out the light, but it is about to get really dark. Less than a mile to go to the finish though. Just contemplating getting my head torch out though. Half a mile from the end. Monica and Neil have just stopped to put head torches on. They don't know the way, so I think they'd rather be safe than sorry. Nearly there now. Nearly there. I'm just stopping until I can see Monica and Neil because they're not sure where it is. It's just up here, but I quite want to wave at them so they know. As soon as I see them, I'm gonna go. There we go. They saw my wave. Now I'm off. Wow, these poppies are spectacular. Look at that. Hooray! So, made it without needing a head torch. Slightly debatable about this last bit, but they're street lamps. So surely, you know, on the trails, if it was this dark, I'd need my head torch on. But this is the finish straight now. So timed to perfection, I reckon. Just coming up to the finish line now. Well, I say that, they're normally just at the end here. I think they must be round there. Maybe the exact start line is the finish. I'll find out in a minute. Well, I should have got my head torch out, if for just to light up the finish line. It's all looking very dark. Yay! They cheered me. There we go. Is this the finish line? Oh look, finish! Yay! Well done, Monica and Neil! Well done. Yay! Happy anniversary! Yay! Oh, well done, guys. These guys stopped on their way into the finish to pick up some bubbles. How cute is that? Totally couple goals. So that was a short circuit. Parkrun and an ultra in a day, done, hooray. Didn't win the race series, but I always knew that that was pretty unlikely. I gave it my best go and I finished second overall, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, perfect day, amazing weather. We got to do my parkrun. The problem with finishing in the dark is that you get cold really quickly. So I'm in my car having my, what even is this? My raspberry and strawberry milkshake, my protein milkshake. And then I'm gonna set off and go and get Poppy. But it's been a really wonderful day. I've met some really lovely people. I've done a parkrun. I'm just buzzing. Basically, I'm just buzzing. Parkrun and an ultra in a day. Happy Nicola. I'll see you on the next adventure, which I was hoping would be the start of cross-country season. But that's tomorrow. And I've got a massive blister on my heel, so we will see. Fingers crossed it might be then, but maybe not. Well, just a final extra outro. I forgot, because it was dark, I didn't show you my medal. So, loving the new wooden medals, that's amazing. And also, challenge your limits on the race t-shirt. Yes, that's what I'm always trying to do, which is why I'm in my High Park Carrier kit. I'm not actually feeling too bad today, so I'm going to head over to cross country and I'll bring you that as the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like and yeah, see you on the next adventure.